trying to turn you guys around, I swear. There we go. I think there's going to be a sun halo. See that dragon? Do I think it's a dragon? Like a roaring, fire-breathing dragon? I mean, maybe in a sense. Not like everybody else thinks one is, but maybe what dragons are depicted from. Yeah, yeah. And are they hurling at times with fire? Probably, maybe. How would I know? I didn't live back then. But do I think they could be? Sure. Absolutely sure. It's gorgeous out here today. See it reaching the sun. Some people depict it as holding the sun in its claw, I guess you would say. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if I can talk to you guys without showing too much skiing. I was trying to show some sky, actually. Okay, we're probably all right. Let's see if I can put up a little more. Okay, we're not so bad. Not the best angle, but what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? All right. Okay. I am in year 6 now of sky watching. You know, completed 5 years, but I'm into my year 6 of coming into this community and sky watching. The first year was just information gathering. The second year was kind of putting it all together, and I noticed the system and the start of following the system, and then it's just gone on. And in that also, no, the third year is when I really realized that it was like a cometoid or like a comet, and that it was crystal, that I started calling it a disco ball fall of 2021. No, fall of 2020. I started calling it a disco ball. And I noticed just the crystal orbs in the headdress back then. And that's when I started naming it Lilith, you know, and things like that. So those 2021 is when I started to bring in the spirituality, the why, and also the science mixed with phenomenon, you know, mixed with what I'd heard from the UFO, not the UFO community, but the UFO information gatherers, and tying it together with what I'm seeing and tying it together with astrology. And so now year 6, I'm trying to tie all that together with why I'm doing this in the first place, you know, and seeing things like what April put out, what's her face, Fifth World put out today. Man, it makes me really wonder. I got a jet ski going by me that's going to create a lot of noise. Probably better off for what I want to say. But yeah, Fifth World put out some sort of community saying, you know, she's tired of the lies and about my Lilith, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just because someone believes differently than you does not mean they're lying. It means they believe differently than you. It means you could very well be talking about the same thing, but calling it a different name. And to be so self-righteous to think that your way is correct, and therefore anyone that doesn't agree with you is a liar, is out of the park. That's exactly why I quit following you. It's exactly why I quit following that, and I couldn't understand a damn thing you were saying or put it together or make any goddamn sense of it. That was why I quit following you. The narcissism, the self-grandeur, guys, is got to stop. This is my point of view. It's what I've seen. It's the information I've gathered in 6 years, and I'm sharing it with you guys. Not saying I'm right. I will argue you down about chemtrails. That I'll do. And I really do believe that Morgellons is more based in pharmaceuticals than it is in the clouds. But other than that, I just give you my opinion. Um, and the whole reason I got into this, you can tell the people who are after fame. I could be tagging these videos, UFO, this, that, or the other, trying to get click views. I don't do it. You guys see I don't do it. I'm not in it to get just anyone and everyone to watch my channel. It's the specific people. It's for you. You. That's who it's for. It's for you. This is what I do it for. I came into this community and it was all Planet X. It was all wormwood. It was all disaster, prepping and the subduction zone and the tsunamis and this and that. Yeah, maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it did happen. Maybe it's a different timeline. We don't know, but we can't live our life that way. So what I noticed is the most influential person kind of led the pack. So I tried to put my car into that race, not for attention, but for peace of mind for you guys, because I went down the prepper road. I went down we're all going to die, and I got to save my friends. I got to save my family. I got to save my neighbors. And now I know that this system has been with us a long time. Maybe we are sensing something. Maybe something is coming to a head. Maybe, something will happen. But you cannot live your life like that. You cannot live your life in fear. So what I tried to do is something known as transmutation. By changing myself, I tried to change a community. By not fearing the clouds, by actually trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and understand them and bring them into the community in a different, I don't want to say non-biased, non-emotional, impactful, detrimental emotional way. So back to transmutation, you can transmute fear into courage. You can transmute hate into love. And I'm not saying I transmuted a community like that, but I definitely tried to make you guys look at the clouds a little differently. See them for what they are, see them that they've always been here, that maybe they're actually trying to protect us. Maybe they're just our weather. Maybe each different cloud is a different type of cloud, there are 7 different types of clouds, a different weather system, a different element that we just don't understand. And elements can wreak havoc. You guys know that. I mean, it's not like something can't happen. It's just I don't foresee it bearing down on us and happening in the immediate future. And if it does, then guys, prep wisely. Get some pool shock, get yourself a Berkey maybe, and, something to start fire with, some nails, some, a saw blade and a file. That's really all you need. Anything else you can make, build your community, get to know your neighbors, make a community base, build your community that way. But for someone to come on here and, I'm going to stop the lying, you're a CIA representative. For someone who came on here honest-heartedly to help a community that looked like it was in need, looked like it was tumbling down a very dark path and just picking up people with it and scaring everyone with this doomsday BS that we don't need. It's a system. I'm not saying don't be ready all you want, but just don't live your life around Planet X crashing on us. I'm sure we'll see it coming, It'll be a lot more than the magnetosphere acting a little crazy and the Schumann resonance going a little nuts. That's what's going on in our atmosphere. That's what's happening in our atmosphere, and maybe an impact of Betelgeuse, doing what it's doing. So, just because it's change, and just because it's big change even, doesn't mean it's bad change. It could be change for the good. And a lot of times we get what we ask for, and we get what we wish for, and we get what we keep talking about. So, I would look at it as in a good way as possible. And if you honestly think I'm I'm lying to you. I don't even know why you're even watching me to know what I'm talking about, quite honestly. I don't watch people who I think are lying to me. I don't watch them at all. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't get that. But anyway, you had your time in the sun by being mean to others. So congratulations. And I just wanted you guys to know where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this and why I'm here. As I'm telling you, freaking bathing suit. But whatever. I'm out on my river sharing it with you. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. And I hope you guys are now looking up at the sky in a different way, trying to learn it instead of fear it, instead of screaming at planes, trying to understand that cloud and seeing what it does and how it acts and what it does and recognizing it when it comes back in the sky the next day. All right, bye guys. I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see what's going on. Bye. Hang on a second. Okay, so we have like these two things coming in and just clouding up the whole sun. All right. Bye, guys. Be nice to everyone. There's no need to break anybody down. There just isn't. And if you're blaming it on or using the excuse of, I'm trying to save the world and straighten everybody up. No, you're not. You're trying to break somebody down and you know why you're doing something and it's evil. So take a good look at yourself before you look at anybody else.